Actually, I should say game night, because the game is on tonight. Gotta get my fitted on and all that good stuff. All right, let's do this here. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I'm, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back again for another reaction video. And for round 2 of Random Sunday, I'm gonna get into a video from Chris Rock today. Now, I have only done one other thing with Chris Rock. It was from his Bring the Pain special. He was talking about the difference between black people and niggas and stuff. So I had to do that one because it's like a classic bit, man. It's a lesson that everybody should learn about the differences that every race has between their white people and they rednecks and trailer park trash, and they black people and they niggas and they Mexicans and whatever else they're called. I don't know what anybody's slurs are. I don't really let that register up here too much, but hey, I'll just keep it right there. But yeah, we're gonna get into one from Chris Rock. And this one is gonna be titled, How Not to Get Your Ass Kicked by the Police. Oh, jeez. You know what? This is from his show that he had on a long time ago. Now, I never saw this bit because I didn't really watch the Chris Rock show that much. But apparently there's a couple of things on there that I really need to get to that I probably would like. You know, I didn't know there was a George Carlin interview for the longest time. I've seen the thumbnail of the video, but I haven't watched it yet, so I'm gonna save that for another day. And then there's also an interview that he did with some actress. I forgot what her name was, but she was on like Ally McBeal, and she's been on some other stuff. But yeah, man, I got to do that one. And now, but I'm gonna get into this one right now that's in front of me, man. How not to get your ass kicked by the police. And this one here was suggested to me by one of my, I assume, very loyal subscribers. So K-Dove, or I should say K''Dove, you know what I mean? That's who requested this one for us to watch today, and we're gonna get into it. Thank you for suggesting this video to me, and we're gonna get into it, like I said, man. So yeah, Chris Rock, from the Chris Rock Show, How Not to Get Your Ass Kicked by the Police. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. All right, yes. Thank y'all so much for that. So yeah, man, on football Sunday, my Seahawks get the Sunday night game against the Steelers. You know, I've already had a couple of people in the comments tell me that, hey man, you know, you're going down or whatever. My sister, Crystal, may she rest in peace, her dad is from Pittsburgh. I think his name is Wes, and he's a Steelers fan and all that, and a Pirates fan and all that good stuff. So he's repping his, I'm repping mine, and we're gonna be going neck and neck tonight in the comments, probably later on tonight. So yeah, other than that, gotta get into my boys later on tonight. But in the meantime, we're right here. Chris Rock, How Not to Get Your Ass Kicked by the Police, right here on Eddie B TV, round 2, Random Sunday. And before I start it up, don't think I forgot, I gotta turn on the hat, man. Gotta get my little light show going on, you know what I mean? All right, let's go ahead and get into this one, man. Hope y'all enjoy it. All right. It's situated here, and here we go.
People in the black community, myself, often worry that we might be a victim of police brutality. So, as a public service, the Chris Rock Show proudly presents this educational video. Have you ever been face to face with a police officer and wondered, is he about to kick my ass? Well, wonder no more. If you follow these easy tips, you'll be fine. First, obey the law. Laws were made for a reason. Think of them as hints. You've heard people say, man, I wouldn't do that shit if I was you. Well, here's some of that shit. Carjacking, armed robbery, arson, selling drugs, buying drugs, stabbing, shooting. You know, you probably won't get your ass kicked if you just use common sense. If you jump a subway turnstile, you might just get off with a warning from the police. But if you jump a turnstile carrying a loaded gun and smoking a joint, then maybe you need your ass kicked. We all know what happened to Rodney King. But Rodney wouldn't have got his ass kicked if he had just followed this simple tip. When you see flashing police lights in your mirror, stop immediately. Everybody knows, if the police have to come and get you, they're bringing an ass-kicking with them. Here's a no-brainer. If you're listening to loud rap music, turn that shit off. Blasting "fuck the police" while you're getting pulled over by the police is just ignorant. When an officer approaches your car, be polite.
Is there a problem, officer?
And stay in your car with your hands on the wheel.
What the fuck you want, motherfucker?
Unless you want your ass kicked. Want to give a friend a ride? Not so fast. Your friend might be crazy. Now, before you let your friend in your car, ask them these questions. Do you have a gun? Do you have drugs? Do you have any warrants? And in case you do get pulled over by the cops,
License and registration, please.
remind your friend to do this one thing. Shut the fuck up.
Man, don't give him shit. What the fuck you want?
If you have to give a friend a ride, get a white friend. A white friend can be the difference between a ticket and a bullet in the ass. Here's a tip you should never forget. If your woman is mad at you, leave her at home. Because a mad woman will say anything.
He got weed! He got weed!
If your woman is mad at you, there's nothing she'd like to see more than you getting your ass kicked.
That's right! Kick his motherfucking ass! Like a dummy, shut up no more! Take his weed too! He got weed! He got weed!
Now let's review. Obey the law. Use common sense. Stop immediately. Turn that shit off. Be polite. Shut the fuck up. Get a white friend. And last but not least, don't ride with a mad woman. If you follow these simple pointers, you probably won't get your ass kicked by the police.
Oh, wow, that's it, huh? All right, well, I ain't gonna lie and say that it wasn't funny, but there's a lot to unpack with that one. All right, that's Chris Rock, how not to get your ass kicked by the police. Oh boy, here we go, man. To unpack. Now, I gotta be real with y'all, man. I don't care for authority at all, okay? Pretty much at every capacity. And here's what I mean by that, you know what I mean? If you're somebody who's a boss of a business, if you're somebody who has a high position of authority anywhere, one thing that you have to learn as a boss, do not ever think that you are above getting your ass kicked for any reason, okay? A lot of people use their power in negative ways. They abuse it. They try to belittle people. They try to flex on you and all that stuff. And police is the worst example of that, you know? I think personally when it comes to police, if you have to deal with certain things like traffic tickets or anything like that, if a car drives by a police car and he's speeding or whatever, no traffic stop. Jot down his license plate, send him a ticket in the mail. Simple as that. And if you don't pay the ticket, then you'll have a warrant. He'll have a warrant out for his arrest, blah, blah, blah. And then things will get handled that way. He'll get his license suspended. And then if you were to be driving on a suspended license after all that stuff, and then you see it, yeah, then you gotta be like, okay, get out the car, all right. I'm not gonna get all up in your face or nothing, but I got my gun out and I'm back away from you at a safe distance. Just get out the car, you're under arrest, keep your voice down, stay calm, don't do any nonsense, and whatever happens after that, happens after that. If somebody's gonna go crazy, and like Chris Rock said, if somebody's gonna be out loud, obnoxious, get out the car talking smack, then he might be up to some nonsense. There are exceptions to everything, all right? So what did we learn from the first part that I just said? No minuscule traffic stops. Send me my ticket in the mail, leave me the hell alone, okay? That's all there is to it. Second thing when it comes to police is, police seem to have this weird fixation and fetish with wanting to touch people. No matter what the situation is, they always seem to want to touch you, okay? Police, keep your damn hands off of people, okay? And I mean that straight the fuck up, all right? I'm not even playing, all right? Keep your damn hands off of people, okay? You might get a better reaction from people if you just back up. Give me 3 to 5 feet, don't touch me, all right? Talk to me. If I get ignorant after you do all these things that you're supposed to be doing, then you could, you can take me down, cuff me or whatever, and that'll be the end of that, because I'll deserve that. Now, getting to the next part of police officers, I think we need to cut this shit out with all the excessive physical confrontation thing going on, all right? There's plenty of ways to subdue a suspect without going way over the top, all right? I've seen videos where police officers are leaning on the backs of pregnant women on the ground. Oh, hell no. I've seen police officers, say messed up things to people, you know what I mean? But plus, talk to me, man. Let's talk about it. If you really think I'm up to something, man, let's settle this, man. You're here to protect and serve, man, or whatever the hell your little slogans are or whatever. You don't gotta go that extra mile just to get me to pay attention to you. And one, I don't care about your security. If I'm cuffed, that means I'm at a severe disadvantage if you are an ignorant police officer, and I'm not gonna have that. I'm just me. If people wanna look at me as ignorant, you probably are right, because I don't give a damn about police officers. I don't give a damn about lawyers, judges, FBI, DEA, CIA, whatever, okay? Because I'm not on the level of somebody that needs to be treated like that, and a lot of other people aren't either. So pump your brakes, police, okay? And when it comes to other things, man, that have to do with that, you know what I mean? And I'm being dead serious when I say this, man, because if things come off ignorant, they probably are, because people have experience in things that they don't want to go that extra mile within themselves, man. I'm a peaceful dude. I'm goofy. I like to tell jokes. I like to make people laugh, man. I like to have fun, watch sports, do things like that. But if people try to reel that ignorance out of me, man, you're not gonna like what you come up with. And that's just what it is, you know what I mean? The police officers are the best at bringing ignorance out of people, you know, and I just can't stand it, you know? Like, if you really want my cooperation, I'm just talking about speaking for myself. If you want my cooperation, follow my steps, okay? Give me my ticket in the mail, give me my 3 to 5 feet, stop trying to touch me all the time, and then, you know, if you gotta do what you gotta do, then fine. I'll be a peaceful dude, no matter what, but just don't abuse your power, because you're gonna get fucked up if you fuck with me. That's all I'm saying, man. I will make you kill me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing with that. I will make a police officer kill me. It's come close quite a few damn times. And people will say, well, that's not smart thinking. I'm not trying to be a smart thinker. I'm trying to be a me thinker. And I have intelligence to me, but the thing is that I'm not bending to the will of a police officer or any law enforcement. If you take me down because I deserve it, then I'll go peacefully. And that's just dead serious on that. But if you dead in the wrong, you're gonna have to put up a fight with me. You know, there's a lot of things that Chris Rock's talking about in there about how not to get your ass kicked by the police. But then again, look at all the nonsense that's been happening recently, you know? There's been people who have been peaceful, who have been polite, who don't get ignorant with the law, who don't get out the car screaming and hollering. They're just in their car and they still get murdered. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. I mean, I know this is funny and jokes and all that, and that's all. It was funny. The whole skit that he did was funny, all right? But in reality, man, shit like that ain't gonna be funny. It's gonna be real, you know, and it's gonna be scary, man. And it might not have the desired outcome. So when I think about all the killings of a lot of black men and women over some nonsense, man. So what was the deal with George Floyd? What was the deal with Ahmaud Arbery? Or what was the deal with what was it, Breonna Taylor, I think her name was? I don't remember all the names because there's too fucking many of them, you know, and that's the problem. But I'm saying, like, where were they in the wrong? You know, where were they not being polite? Where was all this? And I'm not trying to get all political or nothing like that. It's just a few examples. But those few examples, man, are illuminated because of what was caught on video, you know? If I see anything like that happening in public, I'm probably gonna get my ass killed for that too, because I'm getting involved. You know, and I'm not trying to, you know, say anything bad about the people that were around the whole George Floyd situation. I'm not saying nothing bad about them. Everybody reacts differently when they're in fear of their life or something like that. But my ignorance would have took me to a different level. If I would have saw that stuff, man, I would have lunged at that cop, kicked him right in his face. I would have got beaten with nightsticks and probably got shot or tased or whatever. I don't care. But at the very least, that man would have been off the ground and off the position he was in, because everyone would have been focused on me. And that's self-sacrifice. And I didn't do that for points or no pussy or nothing like that. I did that because you can't do that to a human being, man. No way in hell anybody should let that fly. And you know what? Depending on what your sensitivity level is on stuff like this, man, yeah, you're gonna find some stuff out about people, police officers, I'm talking to you, you're gonna find out some shit about people that you didn't wanna know. So really tread softly and really, really think about what you want out of being a police officer, all right? And what I mean by that is very simple. There's people out there that are ignorant and deserve to get their ass beat by the police because of things that they do. I'm certain of that, okay? I exist, for crying out loud. But I'm saying, man, there's other people, man, where you can't, if you're a cop, you can't bring your bad day to work. You can't bring no bad feelings to work or getting in that squad car, getting in traffic stops. You cannot bring one to the other. And a lot of them do. And a lot of these other cops are just little sissies that got bullied in high school or something, and they're just trying to get back at everybody else because of the power that they have with this gun, mace, nightstick, taser, and all this, you know, utility belt, wannabe Batman bullshit. You know what I mean? Get your heads out of your asses, police officers, when it comes to the nonsense that you do. And to all the other people that are just straight up ignorant and invite some of the nonsense that they get from the police, get your shit right too and stop being stupid, you know? I understand a lot of what Chris Rock was talking about in this video, but some of the police officers need to recognize that a lot of y'all are full of shit. And a lot of y'all deserve to get y'all asses beat. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, when it comes to Derek Chauvin and when it comes to all these other police officers that did their thing, hey, you got what's coming to you, you know? Everybody needs to stop being stupid, you know what I mean? And like, authority figures need to be held way more accountable than they are. Straight up. So I mean, like, I don't know what anyone's gonna take for my words, but I'm just letting y'all know I'm a peaceful person, and I'd like to believe more than that I'm a good person. So if I lose my shit, then in my humble opinion, then the authority figures that got involved in my business and tried to make me get ignorant, they got some answering to do. They got some explaining to do. They got some responsibility to take for the situation too. All right, woo! Got out of my feelings for a little bit, and I'll deal with that. Now I got a smile on my face, man. One more time for this one. Thanks to K Dove, one more time for suggesting this, or K apostrophe Dove. I don't know how you pronounce your name, and let me know in the comments how I should do that for the future, for a future request. And thank you one more time for requesting this video to me, my man. I appreciate it. So one more time, Chris Rock, how not to get your ass kicked by the police. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I always say. So yeah, man, you know, I was happy to finally get to this clip. I've had it requested to me by a few people, but I had to give my one shout out, and I also had to get to it, man, because I love Chris Rock. He's one of the greats of stand-up comedy. He's just, he's a funny ass dude. He's been in a lot of funny movies. And I don't know how long this show was on when it was airing, but he had quite a few good little clips in it, and he had apparently had a lot of great interviews too, and I got a couple of those to get to in the future, man. So yeah, man, this is gonna be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. I had to speak my mind on this issue because there's a lot more to say about it, but you know, I'm gonna save that for a future date once this whole thing expands and I'm able to get, you know, my actual podcast going, because that is in the future. And just to give y'all a little bit of a teaser as to what that's gonna entail, I'm gonna be talking about real shit, and I'm probably gonna have some people with me on the show along the way, but you know, probably for the most part, it's just gonna be me riding solo. But hey, I'm gonna say what I need to say, and I'm gonna mean it. Hopefully people tune in. It's going to be titled Contrary to Popular Opinion, all right? And it's going to be coming as soon as I get more subs on this. I don't know exactly what number of subs I need to get to start it, but it will come eventually, man. It all depends on my loyal subscribers, how much y'all keep tuning in, and so on and so forth. So yeah, man, another week of stand-up comedy, another weekend of music that I got to, and of course I had to get to these 2 clips today. Thank you guys so much for all the suggestions, and thank you guys for tuning in every day the way you do. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know, and thank y'all for at least letting me just get me out, you know what I mean, get some stuff off my chest with certain videos that I put out too, man, because although I am trying to have fun with everybody that tunes in, I'm also trying to like expose myself, you know, to my audience and let them know who I am and let them know what I stand for and let them know also that I got things that I need to work on as well. I'm not perfect, nobody is, and I'm never gonna claim to be, and all in all, man, I'm just trying to have fun. So yeah, man, thank y'all for rocking with me one more time, man. It means so much to me that I got this audience continuing to climb up. And yeah, man, until tomorrow, another week of stand-up comedy on deck. Love and appreciate y'all. Peace.